interesting sessions of physics. The topic electric current. In the previous video we discussed about what is resistance and what are the factors that influence the resistance of any conductor. In this video I would like to teach about the concept equivalent resistance. What is equivalent resistance? Look at the definition. The total resistance of any system. The total resistance of any system is equal to resistance of individual resistors. So what is the meaning of that? Look at here. Actually it is a symbol of resistor. So we can indicate the symbol resistor with this symbol. Okay. So it is the resistor 1 R1. I will connect another resistor. This is R2 and I will connect another resistor. This is R3. And it is a battery. So it is one system or one circuit or one system. It is one system. Look at here, how many resistors are there? 1, 2, 3, 3 resistors are there. From this statement, look at here, the total resistance or sum of the resistors. Sum means total. So sum of the resistors. So what are the resistors at here? R1 plus R2 plus R3. So the total means equal to total of these resistors are Eq. Look at here. The total resistance of the system, is equal to resistance of the individual resistors. Resistor 1, resistor 2, resistor 3. So it has some resistor, it has some resistor, it has some resistor. So this total resistance is equal to resistance of the individual resistors. Resistance of the individual resistor. This is called equivalent resistance. For example, resistor 1 have resistance power 2 ohms and resistor 2 have 5 ohms and resistor 3 have 8 ohms. What is the statement? Look at here. The total resistance of a system or circuit. So, how many resistors are there in this circuit? Only 3 resistors. What are the values of them? 2, 5, 8. So, the total resistance I am finding. So, R1, 2 ohms, R2, 5 ohms, R3, 8 ohms. The total resistance of any system. What is the total resistance? 8, 12, so 15 ohms. So the total resistance of any system is equal to the resistance of their individual resistors. It is called equivalent resistance. This equivalent resistance can be calculated in 2 ways. It is different for series connection, it is different for parallel connection. Let's discuss about series and parallel connections and their equivalent resistances. Okay, we know well there are 2 types of the connections or circuits. They are all series connection and parallel connection. We can call the connection as a circuit. Okay, so series means connecting components one by one. Parallel means connecting components in equal way. Okay, so these are the 2 types of connections. Let's come to the point. So equivalent resistance of series connection. So look at here, equivalent resistance of series connection. For example, I will connect few resistors in series way. This is resistor 1 and I will connect this resistor 1 to the resistor 2 and resistor 3. We can connect more resistors continuously. So 3 is enough to discuss now. So this is resistor 1. This is the resistor 2. What is the resistor? 3. Now I will connect this resistor to a battery. It is positive and it is a negative terminal and a key. It is a key. So it is an open circuit. Look at here. What are the components in this circuit? there are three resistors R1, R2, R3. How they are connected? They are connected in a series way, one by one. One battery is connected at here and is switch also there. Then when I close this circuit, what will happen? Current flows through the circuit from the positive pole to negative pole of the battery. So these current flows in a single way, in a single route. So at here, the point 1 current I is constant. There is no different in the current at resistor 1, at resistor 2, yes, resistor 3. So what is the current at here? I. What is the current at here? I. What is the current at here? I. So current is same for all the resistors. Are you clear? Then I connected a battery. This battery voltage is V. This battery voltage is V. So when we pass electricity, it is only possible with a potential difference. The flow of electricity is only possible with a potential difference. So potential difference also called as a voltage. Yes, you are correct, voltage. So the voltage at the first resistor is V1, at the second resistor V2, and the third resistor V3. Are you clear? So it is the first point, and the second point is voltages V respectively V1, V2, V3. These are the voltages. Now come to the Ohm's formula. We know Ohm's formula. What is Ohm's formula? As we discussed in the previous, voltage V directly proportional to the current I. This is the statement of Ohm's law. Then if we add a constant here, V by I equal to R. So R is a resistance as well as it is also called as a constant of circuit. Constant. Okay. So from this, who can write and modify this formula as V equal to IR, I equal to V by R. So these are the three formulas: formula 1, formula 2, and formula 3. Yet here I am taking this formula V equal to IR from the formula 2. From formula 2. So from the formula 2, look at here. What is the total voltage? V. What is the different voltage here? V1 plus V2 plus V3. From this, what is the V value? Look at it. What is the V value? V equal to IR. So in the place of V, what we can write? IR. So I am writing IR equal to V1 means. Look at here. V means IR. From this, you can write V means IR. Then V1 means. Then V2 means. Then V3 means what? V1 means. V1 means IR1. So IR1. V2 means say IR2. V3 means say IR2. I am substituting these all values at here. V1 means IR1. V2 means IR2. V3 means IR3. Look at here. I will take I as a common at here. So IR equal to IR1 plus R2 plus R3. By cancellation I and I, what is remaining here? R equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Look at here. So this is the formula of equivalent resistance. This is the formula of equivalent resistance. So equivalent resistance formula R eq equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. So it is the formula of equivalent resistance when it is in the series connection. Now we are going to discuss about second case when the resistors are connected in the parallel connection. Next one is equivalent resistance of parallel connection. So So parallel connection. Look at here. This is the resistor 1 R1. It is the resistor 2 R2, and it is the resistor 3 R3. Are clear? So these resistors are connected in a parallel way, connected to the battery. Okay? Okay, fine. Look at here. When I switch on, when I close circuit, then what will happen? The flow of electricity starts. So the flow of electricity starts through the circuit and reaches to this junction. When the current I reaches to this junction, what will happen? It divides, it branches, it divides. Some of the current flows through the circuit and remaining this through this route and remaining through this route. So the current divides into branches and flows through the different paths. One is through the R1, another is through the R2, another is through the R3. So current is not same for everyone. So for this current I1, for this I2, for this I3. Are clear? What is the potential difference? So in the first point, current I equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. Yes or no? Then what about the second point, voltage or potential difference? Voltage. Look at it. It is the end of this resistor. It is the end of this resistor. And these are the end of this resistor also. These and these are the ends of this resistor also. So they have same ends. So potential difference also same. So right here voltage V constant. Voltage V constant. And what is the resistor of this? R1. The resistor of this R2. The resistor of this R3. So okay. Are clear how we get values? Look at here. This is the circuit. Which circuit? Parallel circuit. Parallel connection. When we switch on, electricity starts flowing. So this flow from positive pole to negative pole. The electricity passes through the circuit and reaches this junction. When it reaches this junction, the current divides and flows one of the route R1, another route R2, and another route R3. Then the current values are different. It is I1, it is I2, and it is I3. So that's why I am rewriting this first point. What is the second point? Voltage V is constant. Why I written voltage is as constant? Because these and these two ends are ends of all the resistors. This resistor ending is this one and this point. This resistor ending is this point and this point. This resistor ending is this point and this point. Then come to the third point. What are the resistors? So resistor R equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. So these are the values. These are the values. Again, I will go to the Ohm's law. As we discussed before, V by I equal to R. Another formula, I equal to V by R. Another formula, V equal to I. So this is the formula 1, this is the formula 2, it is the formula 3. Now I will take second formula, I equal to V by R. So I equal to V by R. Now I will substitute this formula in this equation. Look at here from that I1, I equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. Yes or no? So what is the meaning of I? So I equal to V by R. Then I will write at here V by R equal to I1 means, look at here, I1 means this is the voltage V, this is also voltage V, this is also voltage V. So V by R1 plus I2 means this is I2 means V by R2. So V by R2 plus I3 means V by R3. So at here I will take V as a common, then V by R equal to V into 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. So by doing cancellation at here, V are cancelled. Then what is the remaining values at here? I am writing it here, look at here, what is the remaining values? 1 by R equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. So this is the formula of equivalent resistance when it is connected to the parallel connection. Are you clear? So this is about equivalent resistance and their formulas when it is connected in the series connection, when it is connected in the parallel connection.